dear Gemini. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to the channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there is a reading up, What New Life is Calling Me, for the full members to this channel. And what Spirit wants me to know at this time is up for all the members to the channel. Extended and full members can also order readings from me with a 30% discount. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I used the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore for the reading part, and I will start shuffling your cards. So when I open your deck here, I see the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands. So it seems as if the person most on your mind has their goal set on some desire of theirs, which this is probably you, because this reading is about what they would want to happen between you two. So it seems like they would want to win you over. Okay, so I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have Justice together with Six of Wands. So they truly want to be a good person. And if you have seen them as a less than a good person in the past, they would want to be able to change your mind about this. They would want to prove you wrong, and that they are like a high moral, like a valuable person with grown-up, mature opinions, and that they have leadership quality, and that they are able to determine right from wrong. Okay. So I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we have the Sun card together with the Six of Wands. So Sun is Leo, and this is Leo in Jupiter. So I think this person wants to celebrate with you. They want to have, like, they feel as if their most happy life would be if they would be able to live it with you. And it's very sparkling, and it seems like as if they are very connected with their own soul when it comes to this idea. So I call the six elements, and here we have the Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune together with Six of Wands. So Sagittarius, the Leo energy, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So I think there has been some problems between you and them. They will wish to come forward, explain, tell you why things happened, and like make room for no more misunderstandings and really clear the air. And they would want a second chance with you, is what I'm seeing. So, six elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Gemini viewers. So I want, my dear Gemini, you had the Sun. So that's the highest card for love in the major arcana. And this is the Ten of Cups, is the highest card for love in a minor arcana. So it shows that this is mutual love, and it's 10, 10, 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. So 3 tens. So it shows that they want paradise with you. They want fulfillment with you. They want their happy ending with you. So I want my dear Gemini to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. So I'll just tune in for a few seconds here to you, the person most on your mind, and what they would want to happen between you two. And also please like and share this video and hit the bell notification to get updates on my postings. So this is their most likely action that they will take when it comes to you and your relationship, and this is what they would want to have happen. And we see the Empress here, so it shows that what they desire is you. You are the one for them. You are the one on their mind. You are the one, like the only one that they are drawn to romantically. We also see the Lovers here, but we have had some differences in the past that might have broken up the relationship, or maybe you decided to break it up because of the maybe you have different desires of what would happen next. Maybe you have different life goals. You can have had difference of opinions, or just a lot of battling or combat, almost like rivaling siblings. But this person acknowledge that love is still there. It doesn't matter if you are not as them or if you can't agree, they still love you. So, and this is what they would want to have happen. And we see the King of Swords here. Here I'm feeling the energy of a person that tries to study, tries to see the other person's point of view, try to understand what they did wrong, how they can do better. It's like really mature, really adult, really responsible energy of a person that's, taking responsibility and saying, I can fix this, I can do this, I can understand this, I can solve this. I'm smart enough, I'm wise enough, and I have enough desire for you to really try and make the best I can. So that's good. But here we see the word of Five of Swords with their intention. It's battle, conflict. We'll see what this means. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Okay, so I'm seeing that this person has come to an insight that they have been acting very selfish or very narcissistic in the relationship. And I think they understand that this is the core issue for them. And it might be very hard for them to turn this around. It's usually, it's a very like a survival skill that's it's very demanding, because it's almost like having an entity inside of you that demands that you win everything, because it's super scared and very controlling, and it's all about survival. So it can be very hard for a person to humble themselves if they have this kind of core. So we'll see where it goes with this. But I understand that this person had taken a look in the mirror and seen this, and that they are like this, and that this has always been their intention, and they have realized that this is probably part of why you weren't able to fix it as a couple, or come to the really high levels as a couple, or being able to be really happy. So this is their feelings for you. And we have a Three of Pentacles. So again, it shows this person is prepared to learn, study, work this through, try different things. So it's a very hopeful energy. It's a very humble energy. A person that wants to try and try and try and try and never stop trying, basically. It's just that, and it's good that they have identified the problem, but it's a pretty severe problem, to be honest. Okay. Sorry for my voice. And this is how they view you. And we have the Nine of Cups. So they see you kind of do good without them. You don't really need them in your life, or maybe you have made them feel like that or see you like that. So it's like you have the time of your life, or you are able to be happy. It's the 9, so it's connected to the Hermit energy. Maybe you don't need anyone else, or that is how you come across for this person. So maybe this is how you also would want, or you wanted to come across. So this is what you have shown them. And this is how they view your relationship. And we have a Four of Pentacles here. So this is, again, a little bit controlling energy. It's almost like, well, they had you before, so they want you in the future as well. That's not very passionate. It's more like, I just want what I want. That kind of energy. But here we have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. And it's some kind of giving and receiving here. But I think they realize that they are a little bit special creature, and that they have their problems with being very square, maybe being like a sucker for power, things like this. But they understand your way, or how you have been giving to the situation might be a better way, and they really would want to learn, but they feel a little bit like a bull in a china shop, or like a robot together with a human. But they honor you, and they they see that there's problem with themselves. I don't think it's self-loathing. It's more like they're looking, okay, this is a problem. So it's not as if they are so emotionally attached to their little bit narcissistic behavior or selfish behavior. It's more as if it's an inner drive inside of them, or the animal side of them just comes in and like, oh, I need to win everything. And so it's not emotionally it's not an emotional attachment. It's more as if an animal takes over inside of them, or an old, like a caveman, cavewoman kind of energy takes over inside of them. So as long as they can stay aware, stay awake with the King of Swords here, they will be able to maneuver this without feeling sorry for themselves. It's just that it's very hard. As soon as they lose consciousness, they go just back to their old behavior and mindlessly act as they have always acted. And this is what they would want to have happen. And we see the Judgment. So again, it's very serious. Judgment. This is the judge, and this is the court. So they really want to resurrect the relationship, give it the best chances, make really good, mature adult decisions so that you can move forward with this relationship. So they seem very serious, very calm also. It's just, I identify this is my problem. They don't seem like very attached, or it's not like, poor me. They are more like, okay, so this is how it is. So that's very cool. I like it. Okay. So, and this is what they would want to have happen. And we have a 6 of Pentacles, goes very well with the 3 of Pentacles, much better than the 5 of Swords. So instead of like having it my way or the highway, they are now trying to make a more equal situation where everyone contributes, everyone try to make their best effort, no one, this big thief that steals, but instead we put our best, take our best food with us to the party and share it with everyone. So that's very good. And here we have a 9 of Wands. So this also shows this person, they're able to control themselves. They're able to be also very square. It also helps them in this achievement of being goal-oriented towards changing themselves. So it's not only a bad thing, it also shows a lot of determination. If they want to go in a certain direction, they will also go there. It's not a big deal. The only fear is if they will fall asleep and, go back to their old ways. So we have the Magician here. Gives me a little bit creeping feeling in my stomach like this. Like this. Oh no. I don't always get this energy with the Magician. Magician can be a person that finally, takes the courage to call you, or the person that says, okay, this is how we will do it. We will take this project. We will do this. We will launch it. We will fix it. This will be wonderful. But it can also be a person that's, I want things in the way I want them, and I'm going to manipulate, lie, and steal to get what I want. So in love and war, everything is allowed. So this was the little energy I'm getting here. So I'm trying to understand it. Page of Wands. It comes in an insecurity here. Okay, so I'm going to take an oracle from the Gypsy Oracle card to see what's going on. Doctor in the reverse. So healing is hard and scholar is hard. Okay, so they are very goal-oriented. They want to do this, but it will anyway be proven hard for them to stay in this King of Swords kind of awareness, to heal and to stay awake. But it's normal. So I think we can expect them to, at times, like even if they try to be a better person, they will at times go back to their old bad, malicious, manipulating behavior. And then it can be a good idea if there's someone else there to say to them that, okay, you're stepping over a line. You know what we talked about, not this manipulating behavior. It's not good for you. It's not good for me. And they might be in this. It's almost like a snake has waken up inside of them, and they won't hear on that ear. So you will have to find a way to get through to them here. And here we have the Hangman. So for them at this point, it seems as if they think this will be very easy. They have the hang of it. This is never going to happen again. They're not going to behave like that again. It's not going to be any problem. They love you. They want you. They want to live together with you. They want to put the effort into this. But then there will be a backlash. They will not be able to do it in the way we have hoped. But this is human. There's not a straight line towards achievement. We will have to, fall on our face, make mistakes, and learn from them and do better. So every human experience of learning anything is very cyclic. We we do something, we get a good idea, we try it out, we fall on our face, we mess up, and then we get even more information for how to do it even better, and we try again, and then we make some mistakes and mess up, and we learn even more. So we spiral, but it goes upward, and it's an evolution. So but it won't be as maybe this person will become very impatient when things doesn't go like smoothly. So I definitely think they need reminders here to it's not a big deal, the person can for one day become like despotic and angry and behave badly, but as long as they don't do anything that's unforgivable, we can come back the next day and they will be their normal self again. So we can just say, okay, you're impossible today. I don't know what's gotten into you. It seems as if you have forgotten everything that we spoke about, but it's okay. Maybe you have low blood sugar, or you just have a bad day. Okay, see you tomorrow. I'm doing this now. Have a great time. So I want to reveal their secrets, and I think about you every day. Not enough feelings to continue this relationship. That was harsh. I think about you every day. Not enough feelings to continue this relationship. I think they oscillate between almost two persona. One that's, all into you, want to give you everything, want to sacrifice everything. They could give you their shirt on their back. They're very straightforward, very honest. They say, okay, I have a problem, I will fix it. But then they're stepping into the person that's carrying the problem, like their shadow persona. And it's almost like that side of them doesn't even care for you. It's as if you are not worth anything. And it's in that moment that they can do a lot of shitty things. But I think don't take it personally. Don't attach to it. Just turn your back towards this person at this point and let them go on with whatever they are doing, and you go on with whatever you are doing. And I think they will be the one that's mostly ashamed in the end anyway, because they will know that they failed. They will know that they fell on their face. They will know that they disrespected you. They had promised to not do that. They said that it should be equal. So if a person comes back and tell you that they have changed, I think you can, believe them, but take everything with a grain of salt, like this pinch of salt. It's what we're saying in Sweden when we mean don't take it too literally. It's like, say okay, but don't believe them 100%. And because as any human, they will have, they will do things in the same way that they have always done. They're caught in their patterns, but at least they are trying to make amends or become a better person. And as always, there's different degrees in hell. If the person hit you before, and they will hit you again. So don't ever reconnect with this person. Doesn't matter how much you love them. They can get a new chance when they are in a new body in your next life, okay? Not in this life. As soon as they have done that, it's there's no forgiving them, okay? But so different degrees in hell. But let's say the person just has a temper, or just becomes, almost like they can't see the things on the sides. They just see their own thing, and they get very limited in their vision and selfish. That's, it's workable. So different degrees in hell. See what we can expect from this person's personal growth. Will it be a disaster, or is there hope? Are they really meaning business, or is this just a temporary fix that will end in disappointment and terror? I think this person was a little bit cocky to begin with here, with a King of Swords. They thought, this will be it's a child's game. I'm very determined. I will fix this. It's a very masculine approach to this. We have a problem. I will fix it. And when it's fixed, it's done. But I think there's something deeper inside this person that have made them acted like this. It's a big lack inside a person when they can't show empathy, and it usually comes from a deep trauma where they might not have been shown empathy growing up, and this hurts a person. It can make them narcissistic, sociopathic, psychopaths even. I've even heard that on a large scale, there's an agenda to hurt children like that and use them after that to leadership position, because they want to have empathy for other people and won't care for other people, so you can use them as marionette to do awful things. And I think this person has a deeper trauma to deal with, and it's not going to go as easy as this person thinks, and that might make them hesitate, because it's easy when it's like this, we will fix this, it's easy. But if it's, this is going to hurt, I'm going to have to take back one of my lost soul parts that has been like gruesomely dismembered, for example, like a soul part that has been gruesomely hurt, and it's not much left of it, and to take it back might be very painful. But from a divine point of view, this is not a big deal either. It's just, go and do it. Entrapment, limitations, restriction, complications. So we can say it becomes a little bit complicated. It was not what this person expected, but they're going to have to deal with the complication as well. We have more ability than willpower. So it's not here they're using their willpower, but this person has other abilities. And it is often an excuse to ourselves that we imagine that things are impossible. So they say, I could have solved this problem. I can't solve this problem. This is impossible, but it's possible. We are entangled by obstacles, real or imagined, that restrict our wishes and actions. Whether by ignorance, self-doubt, or a paralyzing fear, we allow them to control, limit, and imprison us. If we could just summon the strength of will and confront them, we might force them down and ultimately overcome them. In doing so, we are free to fly once more. This is an angel without flight, her wings entangled by troubles, obstacles, and fear. In her suicidal pose, red ribbons entwine her wrists like streaks of blood. But her entrapment is a consequence of her own fear. Blinded by anxiety, she is unaware that the nearby sword could be used to cut her ties and set her free to fly once more. So I think this person is scared of something unknown. It's almost like a ghost in the closet. But the ghost in the closet is their traumatized self that has been stored since a very long time. And if they just use the King of Swords to, look at that too. Okay, so I got traumatized. I have a hurt part here. It hurts like hell. But just because it's, painful, I'm not going to die, because it's just emotions. It's not going to kill me. It's going to be mentally challenging. But I'm using my sword, my ace of swords, to go through this. My awareness, staying awake, awake, and not falling into all the patterns of how we deal with things to avoid these kind of feelings. So we can do many different things. We can become the person that once hurt us and hurt other people in the same way, and feel a short fulfillment and a release from those anxious feelings, but then they come back even worse. So it's better to stay awake and just, okay, now it hurts like hell. I'm staying with this either with my psychotherapist, I'm staying with this together with my higher self, or together with my partner, or my best friend, or whomever, and we are talking this through. This is how it feels. This is what I see. This is how awful things is. And we deal with it head on, and then we're able to heal it, and the person can integrate the two different soul parts and be less of empty shell of just selfish willpower, and become like a full like their soul can step down once more in their body. A soulless person can be used to do awful things, but the person with a soul won't. Okay, they will rather die than do these awful things. So it's very good to have a soul. It makes you courageous. It also makes you a better person. Okay. So I would urge you to watch the love reading for January, or the reading Their True Thoughts and Feelings in their True Thoughts and Feelings playlist. That will probably reveal more about this situation. You can also watch What Do They Want to Happen Between You from previously, to watch the development from then until now. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign, where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. So, and on the end screen, you will see a link to that playlist, so go and check it out. And if you want to see the channel's readings in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that appears or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Thank you for watching this far. Remember to like and share this video and hit the bell notification on your way out to get updates when the next video is up. And until then, stay blessed and bye-bye.